What's up, Crown Crew? Welcome to Crowned Athletics. I'm Kirsten, your fitness princess, and today we're reviewing the runDisney Virtual 5K Summer Series. This was actually the 5th year of this running series. I've never done it before, so I was very interested to check it out and report back for you guys. Before we get started, if you want to continue to learn more about all the different runDisney races, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Okay, so first of all, what is a virtual race? It's basically a race that you sign up for online, and then you get to run it on your own time in your own place of choosing. This could be like your neighborhood, or maybe you have a treadmill in your house or a local track you can run on. Just don't go run it at an actual Disney park. But otherwise, it's a super convenient way to run and then get a really cool medal in the mail. For runDisney specifically, I think this is a great option for people who are either new to running, because these are just 5Ks, so it's a pretty introductory level of race, or maybe you don't live near one of the parks and you can't afford a full racecation for an in-person runDisney race because they are pricey. A lot of people love virtual races as a way to stay motivated. I think this summer series comes at a really great time because we have this long period of no in-person races during the summer, so it feels like you're still being a part of the Disney magic. And especially right now, with a lot of races being canceled, it was a really great way to stay connected with the runDisney community online and feel like you're still putting in the miles for what you train for the rest of the year. Personally, I will say that I've never been that interested in virtual races. It does feel like you're kind of just paying for a medal in the mail. I've never really needed more motivation to continue working out and getting in my exercise, but since I am now your runDisney guru, I felt like I needed to check it out, see what the big deal was, see if it's worth it, and then let you guys know. So this summer series registration in particular worked a lot like all the other runDisney races. We signed up on April 16th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this one, I believe, sold out the same day. People were very excited for this one. I think a lot of it had to do with the medals and then also the state of the world that we're in right now and just wanting to do something fun. This theme was really, really cool and definitely part of the reason that I wanted to sign up for it. It featured 3 different very famous rides that are in both Disneyland and Disney World. The first race was Mad Teen Party themed, the second race was Space Mountain themed, and the third race was Haunted Mansion themed, which everyone was flipping out over. And then, just like all runDisney races, if you do multiples of them, you will get a challenge medal. And this challenge medal was very smart on their part because everyone wanted it. It looks like an old school ride ticket book and super, super cute, and unlike any other medal that I had seen before. Unfortunately, all the virtual races are still only open for domestic participants. Hopefully they will change that in the future because I know we have a lot of international runDisney lovers. The cost for each race was $40, and then for the challenge it was $145. So that's 4 medals for $145, which is still less than an in-person runDisney race. So a really great deal. If you've never done a runDisney race, this is a great way to dip your toes and still get an official runDisney medal, because you know those medals are amazing, and spoiler, they did not disappoint this year. Along with the medal, they had a downloadable racers kit, which included a bib, start and finish line, and 3 mile markers. This year, unlike previous years, you actually didn't need to submit a proof of time. It was all completely honor system. They do have a finisher certificate available online though, so you could go in, type in your finisher time, and then when you print it out, it had your finisher time on there. But otherwise, it's just up to you to either run it all at once, do a mile here, do a mile there, but don't cheat the system because you want to be honorable to all your fellow runDisney community members. The races technically ran from April 18th until August 31st, and you could complete them whenever you wanted within that time period. They stated at registration that medals would start going out around August to September, but don't start calling them asking where your medals were until after September. I saw people start posting about getting their medals in late July, and I got mine on August 2nd. Make sure if you move though within that time period of registration to when the medals get sent out that you contact runDisney, because I have seen some people have some mishaps with medals getting shipped to old addresses and then not be able to get them back. They are shipped through FedEx, so in case the address forwarding doesn't work, you just want to be on top of that so you don't miss out on your awesome medals. So those are all the logistics, very straightforward, very easy to complete, and such a cool way to get Run Disney medals. It's all we're here for, people. So now for the actual race days. Like I said earlier, I wasn't that into the idea of a virtual race, just kind of going outside my local neighborhood, running, and then getting a medal in the mail. I wanted to feel like I was more part of that Run Disney magic. That's why we do it. So I got thinking and realized, let's round up the crown crew and we could all do it together on specific days. One of the really cool parts about the crown crew doing all the races together was that we had a lot of people who might have missed out on registration day for the virtual races or didn't even know that they were happening that got to run with us. They just didn't get the actual physical medal in the mail, but they were still able to participate in the theme with us and still have fun racing. So since there were 3 races, I decided that we would do 1 per month. So we did the Mad Tea Party race in May, we did the Space Mountain race in June, and the Haunted Mansion race in July. We did each of them on a Sunday in that month, kind of reminded everyone that we would be doing it all together. It was great to get all excited leading up to race day and people posting about their costumes and what they were going to wear. About a week before each race, I would send out a blog post on the Crowned Athletics website. This would have all of the downloadable bibs, start line, finish line, mile markers, and then I took the medal images from the website and I made PNG files out of each of them so that we could virtually paste the medal onto our finisher's photo. None of us had the actual medals in the mail yet anyway, so it was a great way to feel like we actually completed the race like right when we did it. I also created a Spotify playlist that would accompany the theme. For Mad Tea Party, I definitely went to old school Disney California Adventure Mad Tea Party music. I was a huge fan, like the biggest fan. I went there all the time. I'd go there by myself and just watch the band play, and so I went back into all of their old music and added that to the playlist. Did I cry on the race course? Maybe. It was so nostalgic. I miss them so much. And then for the Space Mountain playlist, it was a lot of like techno, some Tron music, Daft Punk, different things that would remind you of the Space Mountain theme. And then Haunted Mansion was of course really cool with good creepy Halloween themed music. Also different kind of styles of music. We had everything from 70s to like punk rock, a little bit of something for everyone. And then I put together like a list of prompts that you could think of while you're running the race. A lot of us are very familiar with Run Disney races and kind of the things that we're used to seeing on the course, like different water stops and stuff. For Mad Tea Party, we were looking for tea stops. And then thinking about what course you would be running through. So obviously Space Mountain was very Tomorrowland themed, so we were looking for things like neon signs, things that look very space aged. And then of course character stops, which these got really fun with like maybe seeing a dog on the course, or with Haunted Mansion specifically, someone ran by a bus stop and they photoshopped the hitchhiking ghost into the bus stop, and I thought that was the most creative thing. So it was really cool to see your neighborhood through a new lens for each theme that we ran. I know I walk this same path every single day on my morning walks, but then doing it on actual race day felt so different because I was wearing my costume, I had my themed playlist, I was looking for specific things that reminded me of that, and it honestly was really cool. And then of course everyone was posting about their races all on the same day. We created a specific hashtag for each race so that you could follow that hashtag and see other people running. I think this in particular made it so much more special than just doing the race on any given day that you wanted to do. Of course that's more convenient, but doing it all together just felt so much more closer to the actual feeling of a real race day. I mean, this is why we really love it. We're all there together doing what we love in Disney. Then I would repost everyone's stories throughout the day. I would try to group them together based on what they were posting about. So post everyone's flat runner or costume picture in the beginning, post everyone's start line photo, and so on and so on. So it really felt like you were watching a race go by. They always turned out really, really special, and everyone had so much fun that day, commenting on everyone's photos and also enjoying each other's creativity. I just loved it so much. I'm obsessed with everyone who participates. You guys are the most creative and fun-loving and coolest people ever. So much so that we are actually continuing to do a virtual race with the Crown Crew every month from here on out. It will be run exactly how we've done all of the Run Disney virtual races. They will be one Sunday out of every month. This next one will actually be today, August 20th. 23rd. It's called the Splish Splash Dash. It's very summer themed to celebrate the end of summer. Get out all of your Little Mermaid, Pirates of the Caribbean, Lilo and Stitch, Moana. We're talking water, beach, summery themed characters. You can check out our blog on crownathletics.com, and it has all the information, kind of how I just went over it with all the different prompts, and of course the playlist. I think this might be my best playlist. It's full of all the summer hits, some really great Latin music that I love to jam to. It's completely free and no registration is necessary. You just post on August 23rd that you're running with us and we'll all congratulate each other. Unlike the official Run Disney race though, we're not getting physical medals in the mail, all virtual. Now what we're all here for, and the reason we signed up for these races to begin with, the medals. This is where I think these races were such a great deal. The Haunted Mansion and Space Mountain medal are some of the biggest medals that I have. They did such a good job with these, very intricate, lots of 3D detailing, multiple colors on the medals. When I hung them up on my medal rack, I was like, wait a second, are these better than some of my other in-person Run Disney medals? Here's the Mad Tea Party medal. It has like a 3D teacup on it. I do feel like this is my least favorite. The rose gold looks a little bit cheapy, but the teacup's pretty cool. And the ribbon is really bright and colorful. It's double-sided. Here's the Space Mountain medal. I thought this was going to be my least favorite, and it might actually be one of my favorites. The rocket is 3D. There's lots of color on here. It's enormous. Basically the same size as my marathon medal. It is huge and so heavy. I love it so much. And the ribbon is also really colorful. Then my absolute favorite medal, we have the Madame Leota, and she's in this plastic orb. So cool. And all of the detailing and the ribbon. This is an amazing medal. And last but not least, the challenge medal. I was a little nervous how they were going to execute this, but all of these different tickets are different colored metal, so it's really pretty and classy, but still kind of small compared to the others. This has definitely changed my mind about signing up for this series forever from now on. $40 per medal, and these are so nice. It's such a great deal. So that's my experience running the Run Disney virtual 5K summer series. Let me know if you ran the virtual series, and did you run it with the Crowned crew? I love you guys. You're the best. And if you haven't, make sure you join us today for our next race. Go over to the Crowned Athletics Instagram page and you'll see all of us posting when we're running together. And if you miss out on that one, we'll have another one in the middle of September, and I'm very excited for that theme. It kind of is like a Run Disney theme, so you'll see when I announce it. That's all for today, Crown Crew. Thank you so much for watching. I am so very grateful. Make sure you subscribe, and always wear your crown with pride. Bye!